Hello everybody, this is Sonia from Styling Budapest. Thank you for joining me today. We are here today in the 5th district. The parliament is right behind me in this very prime location where there are not too many apartments for sale. And I would like to show you an apartment in a very unique, very special building. So let's not waste time. Come follow me and let's check it out. So I prefer to introduce my apartments in a way where we always paying attention of the surroundings, and this I know already that. Thank you for all the feedback. This is very useful for those that they never been to Budapest. So. Again, Parliament is right there. We're just passing by. We're only gonna go to the first corner. But while we're passing through, I would like to take the opportunity to show you that our famous ice cream and pastry and cake shop started in 1935 called Szamos is right here at the corner. And two of my very favorite Turkish restaurants is right at the corner. So, and we are during lunchtime today, so you will see that the restaurants are full, and this one is number one, the Türkiz, and then the other one was just recently opened. We already featured it, the bar and restaurant and cocktail bar, and for brunch it's called the Rose. I had a very delicious, beautiful breakfast, Turkish style breakfast here the other day with friends and family. Check the right side of the screen above. We are going to link that video. A very short walk. We will get to the apartment. See, like I said, first corner. Then the street name called Garibaldi Utca. So let's go and take a look at the apartment, which is like a very short walk from here. Let's go and check out the apartment. It's raining today, but I really would like to take the opportunity and show you how organized the building, the common area is. You can see that they definitely have a gardener or somebody who taking care of these plants and the area. It's a very unique one. If you ever visited Budapest, if you ever visited the buildings, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure what's done there, but we're gonna go and check out the storage part, and we have to go down there. But look how beautiful this artwork over here, and brand new elevator was built in at the time of the renovation. And from here, like, I understand, you know, like, these are not a big deal if I'm just like, hey, you know, here is the pretty chandelier, and here, like, how nice is it. It's not the point, like, how pretty it is. The point is that it's unique. It's not available on the Hungarian market. Maybe I can point to like one or two other buildings that was done by this, but it's not going to be around the parliament. So this is what we want to highlight. And I can see from that G down there, because I had no previous information, but now I'm looking down. So this work was done in 2008. That's how far we are going back, to 2008. And then from here, I would like to show you not every building is getting the security, the reception area. Like, this is where all the mails are, and then you have a 24/7 security. It's another bonus if you are someone who travels often and you would like to receive your mail while you are traveling. Then Most likely, it's very difficult because we don't have necessarily the PO boxes. Yes, we have, but it's not like in America that you can pay for a service and they're going to handle your mails. Or it's not like when you're buying into one of those condominiums and then every area is coming with a 24/7 security, a reception area where somebody sits there and can act on your behalf. So that happens in the United States, but it does not happen in this country. Due to privacy reasons, the security person was stepping out. He didn't want to be on the video, but he was kind enough to step out so we can show you this area. Look at all the mails are lining up. For you to come and pick it up, and the packages are stored in right behind here, so you just come and you set out your name and pick it up. If you are from the United States, you are more than familiar with this system, but again, wow, like we are like 6,000 miles away from there, and yet the building is offering the services. Thank you for the gentleman to do that. I will let him to come back, and then from here I'm going to show you how the garbage is stored, because I think that's also very unique, and we're going to take a look at the storage areas. So the green is for the regular trash, yellow is for the plastic, and then blue is always for the paper. Every building has the garbage area when you enter to the building, and I always get these comments that you have to pass by the garbage. So if this is something that is bothering you, then definitely here is the feature that you might like. So from here I want to go and show you the storage area. We have a second elevator, and then we have to go 2 levels down to get to the storage. So most of the buildings do not come with storage. If they do, then it's a hit and miss whether you're able to use your storage or not, because the common areas are not renovated. Because you need to collect money first, everybody needs to agree, and then hire somebody and then do that. So the apartments are normally nicely renovated, but when you step out of your apartment, well, then it's up to your neighbors and the collaboration, how much energy they're putting into the common areas. But again, here is because the building was purchased by the investors, so from ground to the last roof tile, everything was needed to be restored or renovated to make sure that the walls are not wet and the wall gets the molding, and then basically you can't store anything because it's just useless. So imagine how much money and effort they put in, and developers, they thought of that would be nice to have storage which is usable. So that is also very much appreciated. Oh my goodness, so we are just, the secret was revealed when we were in the garden area, and I didn't know what's underneath. Well, guess what? This is what we were looking at from there. So this is pretty cool. It gives us some nice natural light. I really like it, you know. They had done a good job back in 2008, right? So let's go back up to the garden, and then from there to the second floor to the apartment. So come on in, let's check out the apartment. Right here, I think just before we look around, I want to point out that there is this large terrace that we can walk and see the building. Just for a second, I want to talk about the history of the building. So it was purchased by developers, and they, the entire building, and they decided to put an extra two levels on the top. It used to be just 1, 2 floors and the ground floor, and now you can see that there are like an additional 2 floors. Then after that they sold the units. So from here we're gonna continue and walk into the second bedroom. There is a large built-in closet, and you know, as far as this bedroom, and this is really up to your imagination, your needs, and your lifestyle, what and how you would furnish this. For me, it's actually a very good home office, since there is a access to the balcony, and then I like keep the doors open. You can imagine that you will able to open up this double side. I appreciate when the window is open, especially if I am in an area where it's just so private. Today is very gloomy and rainy day, so let's just add that to it. But it's May, so it's still springtime. One day it's raining, it's gloomy, the other day it's very sunny. So from here we're going to walk into the second bedroom. And at the moment, this is all closed, but you have the permission to change it up and put an additional door to it. And so I'm understanding it because here there's the heater, so this would be difficult. But over here, I understand that this used to be a door. They ended up changing it into a window. Me personally, again, like I'm appreciating the openness of it, so I would definitely replace this with a sliding door. And then there is a bathroom. There on the left side we see the bathtub and with a toilet, and that would be the his or hers, because the next room that we're looking into is the second bathroom with the shower. And the same thing with the toilet and the little sink. And then from here we have this kitchen, and has this console. It's a little bit small, but I think most of the people use the kitchen only preparing a small light dinner, and you perhaps prefer to go out and eat in one of the best restaurants that we have in the area. So this area also has the washing machine right there, fits in perfectly. Above the washing machine there is the fridge. Right next to it I already see that where the dishwasher was built in. Now if you have a different style, please keep in mind the apartment can be always renovated. What you cannot change is the location and the building, right? So I think we can all agree of that. Anything else within the apartment is just a matter of time and effort to change the way you like it. So we're going to go around here and continue in the living room. And then I would like to demonstrate for you how large and enormous this living room is. The left side, you have the river. Behind us is the parliament, and that way is the Liberty Square, where the US Embassy is. The huge park. We had several videos about that, but we will just put a little B-roll for you so you can get reminded of what that looked like. All right, so again, I see there are some built-in feature is when it comes to lighting. But again, you have this enormous space here that it's up to your imagination, or if you're hiring a designing team, this is what they can work with. The total square meter is 112 square meter. So it's really up to you how you're going to change, if you want to change at all, the layout. But again, 112 square meter gives you a lot. Do you want to take out this kitchen and put it somewhere else? Yes, you can. Do you want to move this wall and take it out, and by that we're gonna have a quick peek on this side again, and by that you want to remove that storage area? Yes, you can. Moving out these walls with a sliding door and change his and her bathroom with one bedroom and the second bedroom. Do you want to take out this entire space and change it up the way you or your family need? You can. So it's always difficult to talk about something that is not done and not furnished yet and not staged. But at the same time, this is where you have the opportunity to change the way you want, the color you want, the layout you want. And then again, throughout this video, I have to keep repeating myself, is that we are right behind the parliament. So the first street from the parliament, the location cannot get any better than this. And in a very unique building where you have your own storage, a storage that you actually able to use, because some apartments, they come with storage, but it's in a filthy condition, so you just don't even want to deal with it. But you have a storage you can use. You have a reception area. You have a quiet, renovated building with very private neighbors. You have all these features that my customers, when they come to Budapest and they search the apartment with me, and then we do one showing and the other, and they always, come to me like, Sonia, the apartment is beautiful, but I just wish that the building was just a little bit more renovated. And so, this is what it is. Don't forget that Hungary has a long way to go. We had 40 years of occupation of the communist regime, so it's a long way to go. When it comes to renovating the building, it's something that all the homeowners needs to agree. Then the building needs to collect money, and then you have to. So slowly, little by little, the building's been renovated. But it takes a while to get to the level where, imagine an investor buying the entire building, and they have the time and they have the money to tear it down from the bottom, and then it's not rebuilding, right? So it's not. This is not one of those where they tear down and they kept only the facade and they rebuild something else. No, here it was restoration, right? Exactly, this is what the word I'm looking for. This is not a renovation when it comes to the building. This is a restoration. So historically, the building has been restored, and this type of restoration, renovation, I only see when investors are buying it for a hotel project. But I don't want to say I rarely see, I don't see it at all when they reselling the units to private individuals after the restoration was done. It's definitely a unique opportunity, and I would like to thank you guys for watching. I hope this was something interesting to look at. And I always appreciate you to check in with me and watching and giving me all the feedbacks. I can't thank you enough. So that was it today. this Fifth District project. I hope you enjoyed, and then see you next time.